movies, Denzel Washington deals with an apocalypse of biblical proportions.
It's the Book of Eli, also coming up this week.
Jackie Chan tries out a dangerous new stunt, babysitting in the spa next door.
Matthew Broderick is a children's musician with a bad case of the blues in Wonderful World.
If I wanted a parasite, I'd eat raw pork.
Plus, our reviews of The Lovely Bones, Daybreakers, and Leap Year.
I'm not going to die without getting engaged.
This little town, just beginning. All we need is that book.
He's different than the others. You're not going to be able to make him do what you want him to do.
Denzel Washington is a man on a mission from God. I'm Michael Phillips of the Chicago Tribune.
And I'm A.O. Scott of the New York Times.
Is the world ending every 20 minutes at the movies these days? At this point, with 2012 on the road, an apocalypse has to really distinguish itself to stand out from the crowd. Well, guess what? The Book of Eli does just that. Denzel Washington plays Eli, a mysterious drifter trying to deliver into safe hands maybe the last known copy of the King James Bible. Here, he wanders into a dirty little town ruled by a dirty little man played by Gary Oldman, where the goons just keep on coming. We're out of the ground, we're taken from the dust we are.
One-liners, which is about all the dialogue Xander Cage
See it.
Triple X is a terrific entertainment.
They move on, and the actors take care of the rest. I like this movie. I say, see it.
I didn't like this movie. I say so.
Skip it.
It distinguishes itself from other
And of course they're doing a James. You know what? I want to see a comedy based on the James Bond movies. I'll go see Goldmember again. I want to see this is comedy. Well, it's better to be a comedy because you can't take any of this seriously. Even as a fun action thriller. That Avalanche is so ridiculous. And Vin Diesel has no place to be an action star, but we don't get to see very much of Vin Diesel. It's all stunt work.
And I just also felt like this character Denzel Washington is playing
We don't get to see into the spirit of this interview. I am into the spirit of it, but it's talking about halfway through it.
Nobody getting harmed, ends up chopping a lot of people.
I thought it kind of cheesy.
It's probably the most hypocritically violent film
like any James Bond. No, that's not true at all. I like the way James Bond has a certain wry attitude. The James Bond movie is certain. That's the whole beauty of the dialogue, the one-liners here are clunky.
It doesn't look like everything else. You look at the first scene where Denzel Washington has to deal with this pack of goons, and they do this, the Hughes brothers, instead of cutting it up in the usual way,
this is going to be
a nice extended, interesting single-take shot in silhouette, and it actually pays off. It's exciting.
You yourself, were just saying that they use the striding slow motion into the camera.
That's the one thing I don't like.
Also, I have to say, I'm not going to give it away, but there's a final plot twist in this movie that is beyond absurd. It is world-endingly ridiculous.
Well, the world has ended, in fact, but it's a B-Western, and I think it really delivers on those terms. But my final question for you, Tony, is why doesn't the apocalypse ever show up in a movie where you'd really like to see it come along? Like, did you hear about the Morgan, where you really want to deal with it?
You really want some cannibalism and some vigilantism and some slicing.
That's a DVD extra I'd like to see. Go to our website and click on web exclusives for our look back on the career of Denzel Washington.
From the End of the World to Wonderful World, the title of which decidedly does not.
Not quite good enough.
Okay.
Coming up next, Jackie Chan is known for his amazing stunt work, but can the action star handle a kids movie?
And later, a look at Amy Adams in Leap Year, Ethan Hawke in Daybreakers, and the big screen adaptation of a best-selling novel, The Lovely Bones.
Don't be afraid.
Skip it. Skip it. See it.
Like Enchanted, but can she bring the same? Coming up next, Amy Adams has built a following with movies like Enchanted, but can she bring the same kind of magic to Leap Year?
And on next week's show, Harrison Ford and Brendan Fraser join forces to cure a deadly disease in extraordinary measures.
Hail Mary.
Visit our website at themoviestv.com with A.O. Scott and Michael Phillips.
I think he knows how to use pulp in a way that actually is pretty crafty, and I thought it was gripping.
Well, I thought it was an interesting place to visit, but not a place that I would want to live. Coming up next, one of my all-time favorite movies and one of Michael's favorites from last year in our DVD Out Now segment.
Okay, I don't, you've lost me.
See it. Skip it. See it.
You know, they're all kids in Washington. It's like bugs in a balloon, but with real...
8.5 are available now.
Coming up,
We would like to listen to you. So both In the Loop and 8.5 are available now.
coming up next. Can't decide what to see in theaters? Stay tuned for My MAC.
Our body. Closed captioning for At the Movies is sponsored by... Now that's the right answer. Hotel provided by Park Hyatt Chicago. Chicago's award-winning hotel and luxury dining experience. Located in the heart of Chicago's Magnificent Mile on Water Tower Square.
Okay, folks, my 3 to see this week is all about the end of the world. As I would have thought the Holy would leave you with a see it, you know?
Oh my goodness, Michael Phillips. Well, that's it for now, thank goodness. We'll leave you with a recap of this week's show. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Just go to atthemoviestv.com to find out how.
Join us next week for reviews of Extraordinary Measures with Harrison Ford and Brendan Fraser. And until then, we'll be at the movies.